These are my eyebrows. They exist, but they're not really all there. And one of those classic stories where 13 or 14-year-old me went a little crazy with the tweezers, and my eyebrows have not been able to recover since. I've been trying to grow them out for years with no success. So they're just these little sticks. They're flat sticks too. They're like, so today I'm going and I'm getting my eyebrows microbladed. Usually lasts about a year before you need any kind of touch-ups. For some people it lasts a bit longer, some people a bit less, but that's what I'm gonna go do today. I don't want crazy thick brows. Like, I know there's the thick brow trend right now. I don't want to go like crazy like that, but I would at least like a normal brow, a little on the thick side, but not crazy. Wow. Oh, I was kneeling on the chair and look, that's how much hair they've gotten on this chair. Well, that's just some of it, but I mean, I kneel on it and it gets everywhere. It's all over these guys too. Bobby, wow. Probably could have just vacuumed this instead, but whatever. The lint roller was here. The vacuum's upstairs. I have my initial sketch of my redo of the Jester picture done. It was like a little thumbnail, and then I scanned it and I'm about to print it right now just so I can have it blown up and then refine the details, because it's just a really rough thumbnail. So yeah, okay, print. That should be good to go. This is gonna wake up Kiki. She's gonna be all excited. I'm getting a printing error. I had problems another time I was printing recently too. I don't know, my printer's being buggy. I think I just solved the problem. I replaced 2 ink cartridges the other day, but one of them wasn't snapped in all the way, and so I don't think it was registering them, so should be good now. I'm already running out of time. I have to leave around 3:30 for my appointment. I still need to do my hair. It's wet still though. I haven't gotten a hair dryer. I need to get myself some lunch. It's already almost 2 o'clock, so. Oh. Hello, baby. Oh, hello. Maybe I don't want to straighten my hair. I don't know. I kind of like how it has a bit of extra volume when I don't straighten it. But it's not as smooth, right? Looks a little ratty sometimes. But my bangs dried pretty nice today compared to usual, so maybe I'll just leave it. Okay, even though I brushed my teeth like 3 hours ago, I'm gonna do it again because I had a bagel with herb and garlic cream cheese on it for lunch, and so I kind of have a bit of garlicky breath. So brushing them again. Someone's gonna be up close to my face all day, so I don't want to be rancid. I forgot I need to print off my reference of what I want for brows, so I'm gonna do that right away. Okay, I'm back home now. I was at the appointment for the full 4 hours. Haven't eaten in 7 hours, so I'm getting really hungry. Making some noodles. Before I show you my brows, I just want to say that these are going to lighten significantly as it heals. So it looks pretty bold right now, but don't worry, you're going to be like, whoa, but it's going to lighten a lot. Like, she actually thinks that I should have gone with a darker color. Like, we were looking at 2. We went with the lighter one to be safe, but she thinks I might even have to go with the darker color at my first touch-up because it will fade a lot. Plus, you're so used to seeing me without brows that this is gonna be a shock to you. It was a shock to me just when she penciled brows on me. I was like, whoa, because I normally don't fill my brows in. So, you know, you're not used to seeing them this thick and with an actual arch instead of being a straight stick. So anyway, don't freak out. Don't be rude about it. It will fade a lot. Plus I have to go back in 4 weeks to get it touched up, because just to fill in patches, and like as it heals, some of the hairs might come out or whatever, but yeah. So this is the end of phase 1. It's gonna lighten. Okay, I'll show it to you. Okay, the lighting in here is bad. Also, not only is it gonna lighten, it's gonna soften out so it doesn't look like drawn on lines. I just wanna fast forward the 10 days to see what it's actually gonna look like. 'Cause like, this is a little dark for me in my opinion, so I can't wait for it to lighten so I can see what it's gonna look like. Okay, here we go. Hi. Another thing I should point out is there's purple marker around my eyes, so it makes certain areas look a bit messy, like especially under this brow, there's purple dots. So when you see it from afar, it looks like that area is a little messy. But yeah, I can already see areas I want to get filled in a little more, like particularly right in the middle, like right here. I feel like it's a little gappy. I feel like it's maybe a little gappy here. I have coconut oil on my brows, by the way, so they're like slicked up. I need to keep the oil on them for a full 7 days and not get my brows wet, so they're gonna be looking slick in the vlogs. Oh my god, I have an arch. What is this? This is gonna take some getting used to, guys. Like, not just for me, but for you. So I know you're probably like, but we'll see. I also need to decide if I want to keep this shape on the inner corners, because like I know the style is to go like stick straight up. I have mine kind of angled just because I feel like, I don't know if I want it stick straight up, but now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, well, maybe I do want it a little straighter in the corners. So that's something that can be fixed at the touch up, because yeah, as you can see, they're kind of going like this way. But I'll give you guys a little close up. Well, I can't see if the camera's in focus. Hopefully you can see the little strokes. So they'll lighten a lot and they'll soften a bit so they don't look so harsh. Look at all those zits. Ugh. Look at all those zits. I also put on eye makeup. I don't know if you noticed, but I just did that when I got home. How do my brows look from this angle? I still need to get used to the arch, because right now it feels like my brows are raised. Like I'm going, but I'm not. Because I'm used to having just straight stick brows. Anyway, this is just like a horrific angle. I need my tripod on my camera. I don't have the tripod on right now. I'll just hunch like this. So anyway, so yeah, I got there and I had to like fill out a form, both my information and like a release form, that kind of stuff. I showed her the picture of the brows I wanted. She put this numbing cream on my brows, which sat there for 30 minutes. And then she wiped it off and started penciling in what I would want for my brows. And we made tons of revisions. She was like, don't be afraid to be picky, because like, you know, these are your brows, you know, this is semi-permanent. So, so yeah, so that probably took at least 45 minutes. I checked the clock. It didn't feel like 45 minutes, but it had been around 45 to 50 minutes that we spent just penciling. And then once it was a way that I liked it, she used this purple marker to dot around it, which is, I still have some of the purple dots because it's meant to not wipe off right away. Because if she puts the purple dots down line and then wipes off the eyebrow pencil and then starts microblading. And so from the time she took the cream off to the time she started microblading was an hour and a half, a little bit more than that actually, because she also plucked a few of my hairs first. Like after she did the purple marker, she like plucked a few of the ones that didn't fall within the line, because like I said, I used to not have an arch, so the hairs that fell below the arch all had to get plucked. So anyway, then she finally starts. Yeah, it didn't hurt as bad as I was expecting. Some parts hurt a lot, but that's because I was stupid and was like, I should have asked for more numbing cream, because, well, first she had the numbing cream that had to be left on for a long time, but then after that she would use a numbing gel, which was more fast acting but wouldn't last as long. So first she just started doing the microblading without reapplying any kind of gel, and like I said, it had been like an hour and a half, but it was fine. I didn't even feel it at first, but after a couple minutes I was starting to feel it, and it was not pleasant, but she just kept reapplying the gel, which really helped. So the blade, I'll insert a picture of the close-up of it, because the blade is really a bunch of fine needles, so it's almost like a little comb. And so when they scrape it against your brow, it makes a scraping sound. Think if you took like a fine-toothed comb and ran your thumb down it, or just like a finger went down the comb, that's what it sounds like, because it's like a comb. So it's like a little scrapey sound as she's doing it. Most of the strokes had some level of pain, but yeah, it was all dependent on how much that gel had worn off. It wasn't bad, except for the parts where the gel did wear off and I was supposed to ask for more and I didn't. So yeah, not too bad. It's like a long process the first time you get it done, but not bad. These noodles are so fat. I left them in the water too long. I abandoned them, and now they're probably getting cold because they've been sitting out forever, and I keep talking instead of eating them. They're still a bit warm, but they are soggy. What you looking at, little kicker? We have the screen on that window so she can smell the smells and hear the things. Well, you can always hear the things, but you can hear it even more. It's already 10 o'clock. I feel so tired. I need to work on my jester picture, but I'll probably just wait for Christian. Wait, why isn't Christian here yet? Usually he's here by now, but I mean, he was a little bit late yesterday too, so maybe it's the same story.
Christian, am I pretty now? Christian is here now, so I'm going to do the SpongeBob joke of the day. Then I'm gonna end the vlog.
I don't know why I sometimes duck going down the stairs. I'm short enough that I don't need to duck. Just barely. Sometimes I flinch because it's close, so I'm like... It's time for the SpongeBob joke of the day. Times 2, because I said I would do 2 today. Because I was too lazy to go get the book last night. What did the waiter say to the frog? You want flies with that? What did SpongeBob say when he ran out of cabbage? That's the last slaw. Last chance close-ups. Alright. Good night. See you guys tomorrow. I don't think they really like being held on their back. That might be why Midna meows when you pick her up. No?